great way to close out the semester is to have your class participate in a closing activity that leaves them on a high note from their experience. Today, we're going to do an activity known as SIS SOS. SIS SOS are acronyms for Strengths I See and Strengths Others See. The goal of this activity is to get students to reflect on the positive things that they admire or respect about each of their classmates. Now, let's get started. First, each person needs a sheet of paper and markers. Then, section the paper off with a line down the center. Have each person to write their name on their sheet. This should leave you with two sections or categories, SIS and SOS. Then ask them to start by filling in the SIS section. Remember, these are strengths I see, so give them a few minutes to write down the things that they know about themselves, such as, I'm a positive person, I have a joyful spirit, and people tend to think of me as being really patient. Once they've written a few things about themselves, start to pass each paper around in a rotation and start to fill out the SOS section. Strengths others see. Encourage them to list the things that the person did not mention about themselves. So, someone thinks that I'm thoughtful. Another person thinks that I'm kind and agrees with me saying that I'm joyful. Notice that the list will grow as more students write their comments about each other. Encourage students to have fun and put check signs or retweet by the things that they agree with that have already been written. Each paper should make its way to every person, and the activity will end once each person receives their SIS SOS sheet. Once each person has received their paper, give them a minute to read over it and take in all of the compliments that they have received. In debriefing, highlight that the Strengths I See list is always shorter than the Strengths Others See list. It's pretty hard to make an exhaustive list of your strengths, as we tend to think of it as bragging. This activity gives others the opportunity to do that for you. Lastly, encourage the students to keep their sheet and put it somewhere that is visible. Some may post them on their wall, their desk, or have it in an accessible place as a motivator when they're stressed out or doubtful about something. Everyone needs a good pick-me-up, and this is a great way to do it. Now you can successfully facilitate SIS SOS. This is another Lessons from the Road. Thanks for watching.